With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. On the return is Cooper from his end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The drive starts with a carry by Dillon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Steps away to his left. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down. We know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles, and there when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Prescott yet again. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Nothing doing on that one, and it'll be 4th down. The Cowboys will go. Prescott. And complete to Drake London. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. On play action, Prescott. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
They'll set up a screen for Dillon, and he'll be marked out at about the 26-yard line.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. He's got the connection to Moore. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. He's got it. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Dillon is not going to get in here as they push him back to the 2-yard line. Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. Dillon again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A.J. Dillon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That is pulled in by a diamond Kelce. And just a yard to go here on second down. Running from the gun with Henry. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Cowboy defense had... With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business. And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's got room. There he goes right side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And Hill will opt for the touchback. First and 10. Here's Mahomes. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Here's Mahomes to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hill. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. This is intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cowboys are going to take over here up near the 40.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. To throw is RG3. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. He's at the 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, it turns out it's not their offense who gets them on the board first, CD. It's the defense coming through right there with a pick 6.
And I know from experience throughout the week when you go against the offense, you're challenging them all the time. You're letting them know, hey, don't worry about scoring this week. We'll take care of it. We'll get a few pick 6s and score ourselves. You're just kidding? But how about what he just did right there? Laid it out for the rest of the game. We scored. Hey, offense, can you keep up with us?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around. And now off to the races down the right side. The 20. Touchdown, Cowboys. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Griffin will try and throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational, and you have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now it's Griffin. Targeting Pitts on the out route, and he's got it complete. He's got room at the 30. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. 2nd down, another carry for Jackson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. 3rd and goal. Here's Griffin. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Randy Moss from 3 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. This time the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. Tucker. Hill going to think better of bringing this one out, and the drive will start at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A first down carry for Henry. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. Yeah, Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Hill diving, and he's got it full extension. What a catch. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll run it again with Henry. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. Escaping the pressure right. This is Smith with a grab. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now here's Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin from 3 yards out. And his guys are able to make this a close game again.
Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They go play action. Griffin. Pressure comes and down he goes. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On second down, this is Jackson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They set up the screen to Bo. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And this returnable for Hill. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Mahomes now on 1st down. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. To throw again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. Touchdown! Tyreek Hill. As the first half is winding down. And his guys get the quick strike touchdown. Let's go! Come on! Tucker with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Here, 21 all the score as the kick's away. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Final play of the half. It's Griffin. He's going to let this one go deep. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half.
Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 22 yards there, a first down. Henry up the middle.
43 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Henry again on second down.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Hill.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Mahomes now on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. This to McLaurin out on the left side.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Tucker's kick is good. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
After the sack on first down, Griffin looking deep downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake. Here's Griffin on the move to his left. He's got a man complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cowboys have retaken a third quarter lead.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Now Mahomes. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Mahomes going to throw. He'll get it once more into the hands of Hill. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. They'll run. It's Henry.
He will have the conversion and more than that. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10.
Again, it's Henry. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
101 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Henry.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
Trying to punch it in with Henry.
And he will make it back to the line of scrimmage, but that is all. 4th down coming up as we reach the 2-minute warning.
Into the end zone for a touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from a yard out. And his guys have once again taken the lead. Important extra point up and through. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored, but they just saw the opposition score, and they're trailing right now, so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown drive.
Well, if you're a fan of offense, you're loving this, but if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch, and it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
Now Griffin. Jackson with a catch.
And he's got some space here. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Griffin.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this one is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion. So I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Bringing it in, Jackson left side. Here we go. It's Griffin on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Quick slant here to Smith. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Now a second timeout called for by the defense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left. Back to throw. Mahomes rolling to his left. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Final seconds off and send everyone home.
Yeah, it's awfully...
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from Seattle.
Out of the end zone comes Smith. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. To throw at the outset, here's Hurts. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage, and that throw had no shot.
On 2nd and 10, Hurts. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Being chased out left. Going deep for Hopkins. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And we're going to see this offense try and spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
But just an excellent play there by the defense to not only pick it but take it back, because Charles looked like they were in a groove passing the football, several completions until that mistake.
They certainly did appear to be locked in, and with how this offense was moving along, I know we certainly didn't expect to see a pick to end this series. Whatever the cause was, maybe they tipped one of those scripted plays, maybe the defender just made a great read. It has certainly quickly changed the tone of this one.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And Smith not going to bring it out, so it's a touchback.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
Hurts now hoping to make up for that pick 6.
And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack.
Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Dancing to his left. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Play action. It's Smith. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Back to Dillon on first down. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Off of play action, here's Smith. He'll buy some time right. And the pass is intercepted. He was looking for Ingram. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Flushed out right. He dumps it off for Henry. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And it's caught. Touchdown. Terry McLaurin. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive. Something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Smith forced out to his left. And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Smith eluding the pressure right. Letting one go deep here for Gronk. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. They'll fake it. Now Smith. He's going to try and go deep again. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. But instead, it's 4th down.
They snap it to Smith. Out to his left. It's caught inside the 25. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Dillon, they try the left side with him. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. A.J. Dillon, a 21-yard touchdown run. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
Buying time to his left. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jackson.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Mahomes to throw once more. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And he finds McLaurin. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Running left is Dillon.
And some room to maneuver. The 40. 20. Touchdown.